This is the rear wheel of a Phil&Teds Smart V3, and today we're going to show you how to disassemble the central area of this wheel in order to replace any elements that need to be replaced, most notably the ball bearings, which can go bad on all wheels. But you could also replace, for example, the brake teeth disc, which can sometimes break as well. Okay, first part of this job is to remove the 3 screws here in the center of these spokes. Okay, after you've taken those screws off, you can just pull the entire brake assembly off. And now, if you look at the central axle, there is a locking washer right here around the axle itself. You just want to take a pair of needle nose pliers and stick the points into the holes of that locking washer. And pry the washer apart while pressing the axle through eventually once you get that locking washer wide enough. The locking washer is sitting in a small groove on the axle itself. So you have to kind of release it all around, and at the right point you'll be able to just press the axle downwards. Okay, so once you manage to get that locking washer out of the groove, it's just a matter of spreading it a bit as you push down on the axle until it pops out the other end. So there's the locking washer that caused all the trouble, and then you can just pull out the axle itself. Sometimes you need to replace the axle if it bends, but it's not as common as the ball bearings themselves, which you'll find on either side of the wheel, and which you can just pop out with a flathead screwdriver, as such. Over time, these can rust or begin to split apart as there's too much vibrations or pressure put on them. The one on the other side pops out in the exact same way, so just replace those if you need to, and then when you're done you can reassemble the wheel. Just pop your axle back through, fit that locking washer back on, you'll know you have it down far enough when those teeth snap into place within that groove. There we go. And then it's just a matter of putting the brake piece back on by screwing those 3 screws back in. In any case, that is how you disassemble the rear wheel of a Phil&Teds Smart V3 in order to replace the ball bearings or the brake elements, the axle, any of these parts that might be in need of replacing. We hope that this video was useful to you, and if it was, we ask that you subscribe as it helps us continue making videos in the future. Thank you.